And if that did happen...
But I'm going up regardless next week. If Eric... I think Eric would put me up, honestly, too.
Zach.
But you know what? It doesn't matter either way because it'll be a 1-to-1 vote and Eric will pick who he wants to go home anyway.
No, but it doesn't because Zach, 100%, like, honestly, what you say, I promise you I'm right. I promise. If we vote out Jessica, me and my dad are both going up next week. Hands down, absolutely no doubt in my mind whatsoever. And if that were to happen, if me or my dad got the POV, or if you were to get it and use it on me or my dad, then Jameka would go up and we'd have the votes to get her out, if you would be willing to do that.
Right.
So that's something to think about. But...
Well, I told your dad, and I still hold true to it. I mean, I want... If 3 of us get to the end, and then we just, it's anybody's game type of thing at that point. That's what I want. I mean, that gives me a great chance at trying to win any kind of cash, to be honest. But personally, I mean, at least the way I've been thinking about things, if you gave, say for instance, you gave Jessica the shaft, right at the end, she goes home. We walk out, we have to play in an HOH, Eric's already pissed off, and he doesn't have his head necessarily in the game.
See, that's what my dad says, but I disagree.
I think that's a good thing, though.
No, but that's not how it's going to be. You guys don't understand, and I explained it to my dad, and he agrees with me.
But he's a sloppy player.
No, but it doesn't matter. It will be me week 5. It's the whole, like, after Nick left, where there was, like...
He won't be like that.
Yes, it will. Zach!
He's an idiot, though.
No, it doesn't matter. Like, there's certain things, obviously...
You're talking about, like, an emotional trigger? I don't see it.
Yeah, but trust me, I've been there. I've been there. I know how it is.
Right, but I think you can channel that better than he can.
Not necessarily. I mean, obviously there's certain things that, like, if a question was asked, you don't know it, you're wrong, or there's certain things you can't do, but at the same time, it gives you so much more willpower.
Well, watching, I understand what you're saying, but at least the way in which I've observed his behavior in competitions, both throwing and trying to compete, as well as trying to figure out where his head is in the game, I think it's going to kill him. I think he's going to be sunk. He just in that HOH last week alone, he's not a physical player.
I know that, but honestly, I don't think it really matters, especially because, yeah, like, he likes Jessica and this and that, but he's not going to give up himself in the game for her.
You're right. He won't.
That's what I'm saying, so it's not going to distract him that much.
You'd rather go up against 2 possible people versus 1?
Yeah, but you have to weigh out all the options too.
Which is what?
Which is other things too. Like, I don't know if that were to do that, I don't know how the outcome would be with them, you know what I mean? It could be either way. And then also, I have to worry about if I send Jessica home this week, if...
Those 2 will definitely come for me, and I'll go home next week without a doubt, I think. I think that.
Yeah, but not if we get HOH, me or my dad.
Right, but then that's a 2 versus 2 chance.
Yeah, but then there's still POV.
I'd rather play, I mean, if it were me, I'd rather play odds that give me a better chance of success rate in an HOH competition. And
I know, but that's the same with me too.
Emotionally destroying somebody on top of limiting it to just 1 person to compete is huge.
I understand that, Zach, but you're not playing in HOH next week. And me and my dad, like, obviously, I'm looking out for you, like, whether you think I am or not.
No,
like, I totally am.
I know.
But I also have to make, like, the decisions
conscious decisions for yourself.
Me too.
I know.
So, but I'm telling you, like, it's definitely not out of the question, Jessica. Trust me, like, that's part of the reason I have not been able to sleep for the last 2 nights.
Me too.
Because it's weighing out all my options and
Her
seeing what would be
smug fucking
better.
personality is really starting to pop out. It's really starting to agitate me in a way that it's just like Dustin almost to me. Where it's like, oh, I can't wait to see who the next host is going to be. I mean, come on. I mean, even though Jameka is my, nightmare. I mean, she would definitely can me if she had the chance. The fact that she can't compete in 1 HOH is a huge thing. I mean, it's like, God damn it, I really want her to go. But it's like, that's an advantage that all of us have as a group. And it's something that I feel like if we do pass on that advantage, we're giving up something.
Yeah, but by sending Jessica to the jury house, I could be giving up 2 votes. That's what you don't understand, too. because people are playing this game personal. And for me, that is a big deal because I am already, you know, maybe I'll get Amber's vote depending who I'm sitting next to, but Dustin and Jen, are you kidding me?
True.
So that's 4 votes already that I'd be giving up, quite possibly.
But if you're sitting next to your dad, then you're going to win anyway.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If you're sitting next to me, you're probably going to win anyway, too.
Yeah, but there's 6 people in the house.
Just because of the player that you are.
But there's 6 people in the house, and that's a big risk to give up 4 votes.